Hello and welcome to all the Rajeshwar students of Class 8th ABC. This is Prabhat Sharma with you once again. And today we begin with Unit 2 of our course book, and the name of the unit is Nurturing Nature. Page number 38. I shall repeat, it is page number 38. As usual, we see there are three sections in this unit. The first section is A Day in the Country. Between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, a dark leaden colored mass is creeping over the sky towards the sun. Red zigzags of lightning gleam here and there across it. There is a sound of faraway rumbling. A warm wind frolics over the grass, bends the trees, and stirs up the dust. In a minute, there will be a spurt of May rain and a real storm will begin. Fyokla, a little girl of 6, is running through the village looking for Trinity, the cobbler. The white haired, barefoot child is pale. Her eyes are wide open, her lips are trembling. Uncle, where is Trinity? She asks everyone she meets. No one answers. They are all preoccupied with the approaching storm and take refuge in their huts. At last, she meets Shilanti Sulich, a Scarchian, Trinity's friend. He is coming along, staggering from the wind. Uncle, where is Trinity? At the kitchen gardens, answered Shilanti. The girl runs behind the huts to the kitchen gardens and there finds Trinity, the tall old man with a thick, pock-marked face, very long legs, and bare feet, dressed in a woman's tattered jacket, standing near the vegetable plots, looking with drowsy eyes at a dark storm cloud. On his long, crane like legs, he sways in the wind like a starling coat. Uncle Trinity, the white headed girl, addresses him. Uncle darling. Trinity bends down to Fyokla, and his grim face is overspread with a smile such as come into people's face when they look at something little, foolish, and absurd, but warmly loved. Ah, Fyokla, he said tenderly, where have you come from? Uncle Trinity, says Fyokla with a sob, tugging at the lapel of the cobbler's coat. Brother Danilka has had an accident. Come along. What sort of accident? Oh, what a thunder! Holy, holy, holy! What sort of accident? In the Count's copse, Danilka stuck his hand into the hole of a tree and he can't get it out. Come along, uncle. Do be kind and pull his hand out. How was it? He put his hand in. What for? He wanted to get Cuckoo's egg out of the hole for me. The day has hardly begun and already you are in trouble. Trenty shook his head. Well, what am I to do with you now? I must come. I must. Come, little girl, little child. Trenty comes out of the kitchen garden and lifting high his long legs, begins striding down the village street. He walks quickly without stopping. Fyokla can hardly keep up with him. They come out of the village and turn along the dusty road towards the Count's copse that lies dark blue in the distance. It is about a mile. It's about a mile and a half away. The clouds have by now covered the sun, and soon afterwards there is not a speck of blue left in the sky. It grows dark. The first raindrops, big and heavy, like dark dots on dusty road. A big drop falls on Fiocla's cheek and glides like a tear down her chin. The rain has begun, mutters the cobbler, kicking up the dust with his bare, bony feet. That's fine for Clea, old girl. The grass and the trees are fed by the rain as we are by bread. And as for the thunder down, don't you be frightened. Why should it harm a little thing like you? As soon as the rain begins, the wind drops. The only sound is the patter of the rain dropping like the fine shots on the young rare and the parched road. We shall get soaked, Fiocla, mutters Trinity. There won't be a dry spot left on us. Ho ho, my girl, it's run down my neck. But don't be frightened, silly. The grass will be dry again. The earth will be dry again. And we shall be dry again. There is the same sun for us all. A flash of lightning, some 14 feet long, gleams above the head. There is a loud peal of thunder, and it seems to Fiocla that something big, heavy, and round is rolling over the sky and tearing it open exactly over her head. Don't be afraid, little girl. It's not from spite that it thunders. Trinity says. Trinity and Fiocla's feet are covered with lumps of heavy and wet clay. Excuse me. It is slippery and difficult to walk, but Trinity strides on more and more rapidly. The weak little girl is breathless and ready to drop. So, these were the first 3 pages of reading of this lesson. Name of the lesson, A Day in the Country. And we have read page number 38, 39, and 40 for you. Okay. The rest we will do in the next video. There are 3 more pages. Okay, guys. And what we have seen here, it's about 2 children and a cobbler named Trinity who teaches them valuable lessons about nature. Okay. So what is it? It's about the lesson or the story is about 2 children and a cobbler who's named as Trinity who teaches them valuable lessons about nature. Okay. So his old man is a friend of the young children, and whenever they require help, they are always going to this old man who is cobbler by his profession, but he is very helpful to these children. Okay. So the next we will read in the next lesson. Okay, guys.